Morning. Okay, so today's song is a bit, I don't know it. Oh, I can't believe this. They're giving me photographs, pictures, two people in different places, not speaking, and I've had some wild dreams, believe me. So something's going on because they've given us EWAS again, and EWAS is, like we said, reminiscent of another shape we've seen elsewhere. It talks about flags, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a bit odd. They've been repetitive with the runes lately, and I don't know, it must be something that we haven't done, because they don't repeat it if we've been listening. So we've got Cancer energy, 4th house. We've got Mars. I think it's Mars. Yeah, Mars. And 7th house, legalities, partnerships, open enemies, justice, Libra. The call on the prostate, the breasts, and the womb, or the stomach, should I say. So, war. Legalities of war. And we've got the flag. So, but this, with the song, could be a personal war. Two people on opposing sides. Two people that obviously thinking about each other but not communicating. A war, a battle of wills, maybe. So it all depends on what you're looking at this read for, personal or external reasons. This card is the Magician card. It's about miracles if it's in the positive. In the negative, it's about depression and criminal activity. So we're hoping for it to be upright. Left ear's off like Billy O, so there's a lot of love coming from spirit. It's also about communication, twins, siblings, school days, medical matters. And if in the upright, it can sometimes represent a person. Somebody who likes hats, collects them even, or is many things to many different people. So it's also hands, arms, shoulders. I don't know what's going on outside, I think it's grass close. But they're going elsewhere because there's no grass down my street. It's about your words, positivity in the upright. because your words are spells. He is the magician, he casts a spell. So be careful of your words. Keep them positive. Raise the vibration. We've got enough negativity. We don't need to put it out there as well. So keep it positive. What you manifest will happen. So you've got to manifest positively. So I'm sorry about the noise. It could be that there's interference here in this situation, and that's why Spirit's doing the noise outside. And because of that, I have missed the card completely. So let's have a look. Where would we? Oh, we'll try the sweet spot first. Which it's not. I think it's the next one there. Yeah, there it is. So that's Pisces and Neptune leaving the building. It leaves us, but it's on its way out in 2026. So it seemed a long way off, but it's not now, is it? A year and a bit. So love has left the building. There's no commitment. There's no emotions. But there we have the Cancer energy, which is in the dice. So it's possibility of a new vehicle, travel across land, again the breasts and the stomach, again the medical, because they've got the medical symbol there. So it's taking back control of your life, getting back on track, working as a team. What the hell is that? It can't keep going down here, surely. 7 and 25. Oh, and the shit stare is back. How strange. So we've pushed somebody's button, somebody's running scared. They want to win at all costs, and they don't care how they do it. They will play dirty to do it. What you've got to do is not engage, walk away, say no. Protect yourself if you know you're in a violent situation, because this is violence. This is violent change. But whatever happens, you must stay positive. There it is. The miracles can happen. You are manifesting your own reality. So if you engage, you're bringing that lower vibration into your life. So stay away. Sever ties. Love yourself first. Again, Cancer energy. It's all over this. So that'd be interesting to know what the astrology is for today. So it could be Gemini, Cancer, Cuthbert. Gemini is massively important, but it's today's card and it's neutral. So Cancer is more important because it's a major arcana and it's today's card. Someone is bored, apathetic, refusing to do anything about this situation. And that's what I was getting in the song. Somebody's unhappy but not doing anything about it. There is unconditional love here. There is financial and emotional security. If you give this woman lemon, she'll make you lemonade. It could be as simple as you need to drink some lemon water for your health. But this is slow, steady improvements in finances, career, and your emotional security. This is the minor arcana of the Empress. So Mother Energy, Taurus, or Taurus Cuthbert, which would be 21st of April, 21st of May. And then we have Taurus. So we have Taurus and we have Cancer, main players, both positive. Speak your truth, take control of your own life, decide which key you're going to use, whether it's selling your soul to the devil and material things, or living a honest life or a spiritual life. Doesn't mean you won't get the finances with it, but it's not what you're concentrating on. When you do that, there will be 3 blessings. So expect 3 blessings to come your way. It could be 3 marriages, it could be 3 children, it could be to do with schools and teachers, religion, but you are blessed. Simon Peter and the keys. So let's have a look at that astrology. 1 minute, let me get my book. So let's have a look. Mercury sextile Saturn. So we've got Saturn with Taurus there. A good day for talks, meetings, planning financial discussions, and the moon is in Aquarius. So none of that yet. So this may be something that's coming. Marriages, friendships, your upbringing, the way you was brought up to believe things, the home, family life, obviously because we've got Cancer, but we have got the number 7 again, 7 and 25. So it could be a door number, a birthday. Yeah, we're at that crossroads again, and we have to decide how we feel. Have we still got any feelings? This is, see the basket of gold? He's letting that go. He has to choose to defend himself or concentrate on the gold. If he concentrates on the gold, he won't last long, will he? So he's in the grip there. He needs to take the path less travelled, the one he doesn't want to take. Oh, Hecate is the ruler of the crossroads, so maybe the hermit will turn up. There it is, Pisces in the major arcana. So this is putting boundaries in place, learning to say no, standing on your own 2 feet. No longer being in limbo, no longer sacrificing yourself for these people that are ungrateful. No longer being the victim and not playing the martyr to get what you want. Woe is me. The number 12, massively important. Prometheus, Odin, and a rejection. So reject this situation, this bullying, this someone trying to control you. Yeah, there is possible unfaithfulness, rejection, betrayal in finances, a rejected proposal. Maybe that's what I was seeing with the 2 people in separate places. Someone's rejected their love. An empty cup, feeling drained, feeling lacking financially and emotionally. Yeah, there she is again. So this is, unfortunately, a female, possibly in uniform, possibly with a darker complexion, possibly the Taurus, but somebody's upset her. Somebody's upset the finances or the emotional situation, and now it's come to a full stop. Taurus cusp, so we've got Taurus there. It's very important to speak your truth. Move on from stormy waters to calmer ones. So walk away from this violence, this controlling, this wasteful situation. Don't take the baggage of the past with you. Yes, you may be rejected in the past in business or in love life, but that doesn't mean you give up, because something out of the blue is going to astonish you in the next 8 days, and it's positive. We've got the kite symbol. It may mean something in alchemy. I can't remember them all. So we've got the kite symbol. We need to look at that. And the pink daisy, asters, I believe they're called. Yes, there's been disappointment, or there will be, and you've got to, because the change is coming, you can't dwell on it. We haven't got time to dwell on it, I'm afraid. You've got to move on, whether it was you or someone else that did this betrayal or this rejection. You have to move on. Don't cry over spilt milk. Don't pin yourself to the cross. Like I said, get off the cross. We need the wood. Build a bridge and get over it. And it could be to do with children, like I said, schooling, teachers, whatever. Childhood trauma, child abuse, issues with your children or siblings, childhood. So all the major arcanas are positive. The minor arcanas, however, are not. So this to me tells me that we're stuck on the details, the small things that don't matter. You think they think they're important, but they're not. It's not really that. You've got to see the bigger picture. So let's see. Yeah, the rejection, there it is. No fresh starts, no new beginnings, because you're not nurturing it. If you don't nurture it, it can't happen. Ready or not, Spirit needs you to stop comparing yourself to others, because comparison is not your friend. Life is not a race. You are where you are because of your actions or your choices, and you can't blame anybody else for what you've done. And karma doesn't come from you, it comes from someone else. So concentrate on what you've done and what you can change, because ready or not, you're going to have to face the change. So it's the apple tree again. Pare away the branches that no longer serve you, and you get a better crop next time. You are reaping what you sowed, in whatever way. You maybe chose the wrong person, you chose the wrong career, whatever it is. You don't have to start from scratch, but you do have to change something, sever ties with what no longer serves you, and move on. Because we've got a lot of sevens. We're more than halfway there. We don't have to begin from fresh, but we do have to finish what we started. There's fear of the future. That's what it is. That's the first negative we've had. The loss of keys. So you hold the key, but you've lost that key because of something you did or something someone else did. Richard, the Lord Mayor again, the key is, like I said, putting things off until tomorrow that should be done today. There's no more putting it off. It's time to come home to who you truly are, a homecoming. The battle has wearied you. You have to go home, you have to sort yourself out, and you have to rest. Someone is not passionate, not taking action. Again, is all mouth and no trousers, that Aries energy. So the war, someone's doesn't want to do war. They're apathetic, they're not interested. But they're not prepared to fight for what they want either, which is not good. So March the 20th to April the 20th, thereabouts. And there she is again, 3 times. So there is more chance of slow and steady improvements in finances and career and stability emotionally than there is of stagnation. But if you take no action, there will be stagnation. There will be a loss of friends. There will be unreliable, unpredictable people in your ether, and we don't need that. So you have to stand on your own 2 feet, like they said. Be financially and emotionally independent within or without a situation, even if you're a couple. You have to have your own stability. So there it is again. So the choice is this crossroads of, are you sacrificing your happiness, your stability, your life for ungrateful people? If it's not making you happy, probably you are. Hanging about in limbo, hoping things that will right themselves. They're not going to. You have to turn your world upside down and make the sacrifices necessary. But you also have to put your boundaries in place and say no. So again, Odin, you will learn that, but it takes patience. 3 days could be important. So be patient for another 3 days. So the number 12 could go either way, which is 3 days. Where does that take us to? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So what's happening on Friday? Let's have a quick look. Friday the 31st. The moon is in Pisces. There you go. So we've got the moon in Pisces. And it's about putting your boundaries in place and learning to say no. So if there's something you don't agree with, especially Friday, or something that's hidden from you possibly, especially the loss of keys. So the apple, as we said, was Gemini, Cancer, Cusper. Well done, Spirit. So there's Cancer, there's Gemini. It is the letter E. It represents a pair of horses. Oh my word! Well done, Spirit. So a team of horses. Those born in the year of the horse, at full gallop. So it's going at speed, and now we've got the fast out of the blue event. So traveling fast. The vehicle of your soul. Relationships of all kinds fall under the auspices of this rune, and your status. So your status will be lost, possibly. Because in ancient times, fine horses was marked of an exalted rank, while to own a team took one into the realms of higher aristocracy. So you may be purchasing a vehicle you can't afford to run. So making it look good, but it's not actually, because what's the point in having it if you can't run it? It's also any domesticated animals. It is the apple tree associated with the oak, which is Taurus, which we've got there. And the ash, which is Pisces, Aries, Cusper. There you go. Well done, Spirit. And the humble ragwort, which is used for blood pressure, etc. The most obvious mythological link with Ehwaz is Sleipnir, the steed of Odin. There we go. So Odin is here, which was said to have 8 legs, reminiscent of, as with 8 days, the hooves pounding on the ground. There is also a semi-legendary link found with the early English history. So again, we're going back to the Anglo-Saxons and England during the reign of King Vortigern, where called Hengist and Horsa. These names were stallion and horse. So again, the horse. To this day, the symbol of the English county of Kent. So again, Kent. And the white horse. So look for this symbol. It's very important spiritually. I've seen it all over. I don't know if you're seeing it, but I definitely am. This is a vast scale in southern England as well, where the equine farm has been cut into the chalk hillsides. So Dover, the White Cliffs. It's also interesting to note that England itself may take its name for a horse god, the name Ing. So bluebirds over the White Cliffs of Dover. So the name Vera or Lynn could be important. It was considered to be the aspect of the fertility goddess Frey. So someone not nurturing a pregnancy maybe, or a new beginning, and it will be terminated. The land was unknown to them and bore the banner that was emblazoned. So those coming to this land that they don't know, with the banner that was emblazoned with this symbol. What does that tell you? You can be sure that things are picking up a pace, especially in the next 8 days, and changing for the better. That's why we must stay positive. It's large concepts, major projects. That's why the major arcanas are important. New and exciting adventures. It emphasises the meaning of the others. So these new and exciting adventures is what we fear. So we're not moving forward. I'm putting it off until tomorrow. We haven't got time for that. Travel, yes. Usually to a new location that will provide physical and mental stimulation that you crave. However, it might equally indicate a move of home or the establishment of a partnership with a person who has a strong will. So that I don't see. It could be a marriage, but this doesn't look very successful for new beginnings. There is a need for loyalty. Consulting people on what you're doing, so don't just railroad people or walk all over them. It is about higher education, so the universities, the schools, etc. Investigations going on. Criminal science, maybe. It's about your personal status as well, and that of those around you. I don't see any problems travelling now. The travel will be unblocked. But your friends and family may not be in tune with your ideas, so not want you to take this action, and that's what's holding you back. This frustrates your ambition and causes unnecessary delays. There may also be health worries in connection with pets or domestic animals. That I don't see. But I do see violence. And that's what somebody's worried about. Walk away from the violence. Don't get involved. But defend yourself if you have to. 7th house is open enemy. So these people aren't going to be quiet about it. Also marriages. The marital home. The blue-brown. Relationships, matrimony, partnerships, unity, other people projecting their feelings, their beliefs onto you. Public enemies and lawsuits coming. Yes, massively. So this is war. War on the family, actually. So you have to defend yourself and your family. Be loyal to those who are loyal to you. There it is, war. Caution. Emotionally demanding, sarcastic, diffident, fiercely protective and crabby. There is nobody more protective than a Cancer mother or a father. Mars in Cancer disguises strong will, never approaches directly, and is attracted to protective partners. So, you are strong enough. You keep it quiet until it's needed. And then you come out of your shell and you will be unstoppable. So, Aquarius, now, that's what we was looking for, isn't it? It was in the astrology. The number 23, so 5 and 23, the Taurus energy. This is 17 as well. So it is, where's my book on? It is do not dim your light. It's about crowds. It's about facing the fear, not losing hope. Pandora left hope in the box. We don't do that. We now know everything and we are following our true life purpose. The best way to predict the future is to invent it yourself. So you are manifesting your future. If you don't like how it looks now, do something about it. The name Alan and Kay could be important. You will be tested and shown waves of the future. I think we've been shown a lot of waves of how they want our future to look. Ruled by the planet of sudden insight, so a lot of you are now waking up. I can see it. It's happening more. Uranus, rebellion, and in earlier times Saturn, the truth, wisdom. Aquarians tend to have a natural aptitude for genius. Even those who are not geniuses are able to collect facts and knowledge. So even if you're not that bright, you've been investigating, or you should have been, and finding out for yourself the truth. It doesn't take Aquariuses long to see that they are superior in intellect to most people. This gives them a certain disdain over anything they view as common or ordinary. So in this case, we are all Aquariuses. We may have it in our chart, but it's the energy that's around. So we are not going to put up with things we put up with before. We're putting our boundaries in place and saying no. As seers into the future, Aquarians are ahead of the game and have accurate visions of the way things will be. This is why the sign of Aquarius rules science again. There we have it, science again, and anything brand new. In reality, Aquarians see waves of the future in the way the rest of us cannot. Aquarians can be very stubborn, and we've got stubbornness there with hair, and unpredictable. Even when those views appear to be off the wall to others, they will fight long and hard just to have the freedom to stay weird, and so should we. And they will fight for the rest of us to stay weird as well. Whatever is taboo or outlandish greatly appeals to them, if only in the imagination. So oftentimes these are artists, inventors, speculative writers. As an air sign, meaning they work with the mind, they can be great humanitarians but not very practical. So they don't see logic very well. No matter how attractive or glamorous, inside lives a geek. The type who wants to escape the mundane world, which is the Two of Wands, take a different path, and enter the realm of fantasy cons, the graphic novels, appointed games and role-playing. At the same time, they can be rational and tend not to get caught up. So if all the Dungeons and Dragons players, all these online gamers, take the skills that they've learned, stuck in their bedroom or wherever, onto the street, don't dismiss them, because their strategies will be amazing insight. They are strategists. Don't get caught up in emotional drama. No time for that. Aquarians are more interested in friendship over romance. Yes, that's why you've probably been rejected. They want to stay friends. Doesn't mean it'll never turn into romance, but Aquarians like to keep it neutral. And that's why you have to stand on your own 2 feet. There will be friends first before lovers, unless of course you insult them, which maybe you have, by disagreeing with their far-fetched ideas, and then I'm afraid your history. Aquarians are very attracted to people of other ethnicities and races, so the darker complexion is possibly, and maybe even ginger-haired. If they do decide, auburn-haired should I say, to couple with someone, it's generally a person who does not come from the same background, or sometimes even the opposite gender. Through all relationships, Aquarians will develop and grow, often as some kind of artist. Yet there is always a disconnected quality with Aquarians. They are noticeably peculiar, and in this they pride themselves, so they have to be different. You can be assured that friends and friendly alliances are about to help you achieve your goals. There's the friendly alliances. But you must still be independent and stand on your own 2 feet. It is possible you are to meet a group of people or become involved in an organisation that will support you in an unusual plan or idea. It may be like a family group, but the emphasis will be placed primarily on the crowd. There we are. So don't be like to fit in this crowd though. Don't be a sheep. Be a leader, not a follower. You will be placed primarily on the ideas of the crowd. If so, you can consider yourself the idealistic Pied Piper. So if you're at the front of a group, be certain sure that you are doing the right thing. You may find yourself dealing with persons from exotic or dissimilar backgrounds, and those of different ethnicity or culture than yours, from which you will learn greatly. Transgender people and cross-dressing may possibly mean something in your world right now. You will acquire different concepts and approaches through these dealings, which are changing you. In the coming months, travelling to faraway, exotic places are likely to factor in. Mastering a new technology, dealing with futuristic concepts will be of benefit to you. Whatever you accomplish in the near future will be based on how well you master these new ideas and approaches. Science and fantasy may become subjects of an art form for you. Another meaning is the meeting up of cutting-edge people, those who challenge what you believe to be true or established, though it may not be true. Many times these people will be artists. So the empaths are enlightening people. People are waking up. With this card choice, you are likely to be mastering something new and untried that will lead you to great awareness and success. So don't reject any new offers that come your way because they may not fit you, but it could lead you to something else. Look for eccentricity, surprises, but you must stand alone. The future technology, outer space, and mastery. Mastery of yourself more than anything else. The hair, number 28, can't make it up. Well done, Spirit. Today's card. So, shape-shifting. The feminine that's wounded in the leg. The hair I put on the community tab a few months ago, I think, is the symbol of the hair. Just go and scroll and you'll find it. There is much symbolism with the Celtic hare and the other world. The Celtic warrior Oisin hunted and wounded a hare in the leg. So Sagittarius, the hunter, the name hunter, Diana, Artemis, the Greeks. He gave chase and followed it underground, only to find a young woman bleeding from an injured leg. Hence the hare's connection with the other world and shape-shifting. One of the traits of the hare is its amazing ability to literally turn on a dime, and that's what I said, we're going to have to work fast, at great speed. It is prey to many things, but will evade capture extremely well. When the hare crosses your path, it's a symbol that you may need to change direction, especially if you're a little stuck in your ways and need to change your tactics. It can also mean that you are moving too fast or need to move faster so not to be caught. So you've got to get that balance right. The hare, in many ways, is about movement, shifting fast. There's also synopsis with their ability to replicate, making them a symbol of fertility. So somebody may not want to be that fertile. And this is what the hare moon or the moon gazing hare is known for. So again, the moon. Is there something you're needing to grow? A project? A bank balance? Yes. Abundance can come in many forms. When you see the hare, you may very well be in line for some wealth coming your way in some shape or form. Or if you're needing to help with direction, call on the hare to help guide you. So something coming in, look for the horse and the hare. Those are your symbols from Spirit that you're on the right path. And there we have Libra, 7th house, keeper of the scales. So we've got 28, we've got 23, we've got 38, which adds up to 11. Justice, Libra, 7th house. It's about patience, it's about learning hard lessons, it's about fairness and justice. So, the law of harmony is enacted when the keeper of the scales comes to you as an ally. Align with her as the law states, making oh my word, that was a proper attack, sorry. Straight for the throat, I had to pause you. So, let's see if I can get through it without doing it again. Wow. Need to meditate after this one. Making conscious choices that create balance in your life. So there's the choices. When you do, you also magically align. So there he is. Oh gosh. With the abundance of the universe and the powerful forces of synchronicity. So nothing is a coincidence. If something happens and you think that's weird, it's not weird, it's spirit. It will... Obviously somebody don't want you to know this. It will create conditions and possibilities that lead to the fulfillment of your highest intention. Harmony comes with the self and then resonates outwards towards others. When you are in harmony with yourself, loving yourself unconditionally, not with an ego, it goes outwards to others. And nurture yourself with love, respect, acceptance, always fully taking responsibility for your actions. Only then can you be in harmony with others. This is because love is the central force that connects all of life and aligns you with like-minded others. Another message is restoration and the positive, fair resolution in all disputes, including those involving the legal system or other important exchanges. The keeper of the scales is just and kind, always making sure the balance is activated on your path. So if you've had many years of shitty times, things are about to change. Deep replenishment. You will be replenished. Retreat and rest. So maybe that's why we're putting things off until tomorrow. For now, be held by spirit. You must meditate. You must clear your energy. You must cleanse your soul. Make sure you're ready. I don't care what you've done in the past. I don't care who you've been in the past. What matters now is that you do the right thing now. Massively important. I can't say any stronger. Massively important that you do the right thing now. 64. So the most selfless thing you can do is fill your own well. Love yourself first. When you're running around half filled, well, we're not even half filled, we're empty, as Spirit is saying there. Absolutely drained. We consciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment, and we don't stand on our own 2 feet. And the nurturing that we deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands, and that's what she was telling you. Unreliable, unpredictable, everything. So if it's done, it's done. If it's enough is enough. The feminine is bountiful and should be fertile and rich. So the feminine should be honoured. Tend to your own well. Watch as the amount you can give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside well to fill it. The negative things. Food, sugars, cigarettes, alcohol, drugs. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we're not allowing ourselves. So what truly nourishes you, what refuels your body, what is nectar to your soul, what brings you back to life, what is your secret medicine, what makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life, what makes you smile? Is it music? It could be food. It could be a night out with the girls. Something that brings you back to life so that you're not apathetic, sitting there doing nothing, bored out of your tiny mind, just existing. It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils. It may be going for a drive. Snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favourite cafe, attending a women's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine, and when you give yourself that medicine, you need to be nourished. You nourish all those around you because you're a happier person to be around. There is more than enough to go around. So do something for yourself. Stop thinking about others all the time. Let them think for themselves for a change. So thanks for listening. Protect yourselves. Them psychic attacks are getting heavy. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.